Hi guys, hi everyone, welcome back to my Brotato series. Today we are doing a character that I would say is pretty easy, the Sick. Sick has a bonus HP, a lot of starting lifesteal, so basically your healing is taken care of. You take 1 damage per second, so basically you take continuous damage. In the course of a full wave you will take 60 damage, that you have to keep in mind, and minus 100 HP regeneration, so you can't build that up. It's designed for you to not build your HP regen up. So there are a few weapons that you can play with here. The SMG, because you start with a lot of lifesteal. The Sharp Tooth as well, since you start with a lot of lifesteal, and Sharp Tooth scales with lifesteal, or the Slingshot. The Slingshot is great because it has bounces. Bounces are good for lifesteal as well, but I would say the SMG is the most reliable way to beat this character. So let's go with the SMG, danger 5, and we start. As you can see, I'm taking -1. I'm taking 1 damage every second. But I'm hitting that up. As you can see, I have the +1, green +1, as like every 4 shots. Basically, this is a given. So with this character, what we want to do is build up HP, build up attack speed to trigger our lifesteal more often. Max HP is great. We don't want to have more lifesteal since we already have enough. We don't want to remove lifesteal, of course. And here, okay, a coupon. Early on, this is a great item. I'm rolling for SMGs. I'm not getting lucky. There we go, 1 SMG. We could take the butterfly, but as I said, I have enough lifesteal, so I will just go. Usually you can get a second weapon, buy a second weapon, so get 3 weapons at the start of wave 2 in the first shop. But I got unlucky with the rolls. I got shotguns, pistol and everything else, but no SMGs. Well, I can make do with only 2. It's fine on those early waves. As always, the priority is to get 6 weapons. And here we go. Nothing good here. Speed, always great. Okay, 1 SMG. I will lock the lumberjack shirt and lock another SMG. Again, we have 1 less SMG than I would want to have, but I would say it's pretty much fine. We're dealing with the enemies. I soon will want more damage, because the problem with that 1 HP is that it basically cuts our HP to regen, like our lifesteal to 1 less, so to 9 max per second, which is a disadvantage that we'll have against other characters that will off lifesteal. So for example, 2 videos ago I had showcased the well-rounded with the SMGs as well, and I said the max lifesteal per second is 10, and we can consider this as 9 since we take 1 damage per second. Coupon, lumberjack shirt. I should have bought the coupon first. I'm going to lock both SMGs. My damage is not the most important right now, but I will need some damage or range damage in a level up. Hopefully, I think level 5 is a guaranteed blue level up, but hopefully I get lucky with some good stats in our regular level ups. Anyways, we're still fine on wave 4 with only 4 SMGs and no bonus damage. It's still great. I'm trying to get as much material as I can, and we deal with a wave fine enough. So, yes, this, I think, yes, it is a guaranteed blue level up. By the way, this is a mod. I think it's called Better Display by Robocraft. You can get it on the Steam Workshop if you want it. Free mod, really great. I use it a lot. And here we want bonus damage. Yes, I will take that because I'm not guaranteed to roll a range damage upgrade really fast, and I don't want to burn through all the money. I'd rather have more SMGs. And here we're still on 3 damage, but hopefully we can get some range damage pretty soon. So we are on 37 HP. For now it's fine. I won't upgrade my HP till I get range damage. Right now it's the priority. And also a bit of armor to avoid being hit by enemies. As I said, the great strength of this character is having its healing taken care of as long as you use a fast firing weapon. So I'd say, yeah, SMGs or slingshots. Here I want range damage. That I could have taken person damage, but I'd rather want the flat damage. More range damage, and our SMG's damage is now 5 and 6 for the blue one. More trees, more attack speed, great. I will roll again and lock the SMG, go for wave 6. As you have seen, maybe I have 2 hold waves. To do these kind of challenges, I don't re-roll for a specific setup unless the character is really difficult and there is something I absolutely do not want. For example, having a boss on wave 17 with the arms dealer, as I mentioned last video, or a couple other characters that can't deal with early bosses, for example. But Sick is a pretty strong character. It's pretty easy to build off stats. SMGs are an S tier weapon anyways, so I don't foresee any problems with having hold waves or anything of the sort. Wave 6, pretty easy. Free corrupt shard. I'm gonna roll. Attack speed, great. Coffee, once again, my percent damage is going down, but I'll build it back up later in the run. Pearl is too expensive, and we won't be using luck. Armor for damage, I will take that because I have absolutely 0 armor, which is an armor problem. 1 range damage, perfection, and I will lock the tree and the gentle alien. Here we go, wave 7. I think we're strong enough to deal with the balls even if they spawn, so I'm not going to bother going for them. You can if you don't like to deal with those big guys, but my damage is high enough and they drop a lot of material, so I will let them spawn. Tree, we deal with the masses, we deal with the big boy. I killed the ball because it was in my way, and we should be fine on this one. There is not many problems. I'm just shredding through the enemies. As I said, SMG, S tier gun. If you're not sure what you want to do for a character that doesn't have like a clear bonus of some sorts, go for SMGs. They're great. Missile, we have enough attack speed. Our damage is pretty lacking. I will take the missile. Go for armor. There we go. And I have 4 armor, which is fine. Until I'd say wave 12, 13, where I'd want to have a bit more armor. Here we go, big guys taken care of again. We have 8 damage with the blue SMG, 6 with the grey, which is really fine for now. We have enough damage to deal with everything. Although, for now, I think the main stat that we want to prioritize is still range damage. Percent damage is not that effective right now, but it never hurts to have a little of it. Range damage, though, is more important. We have 43 HP, so we're fine on that part, thanks to the starting bonus this character has. Basically, again, it doesn't really show because I have this display mod, which is really great for some things, but it doesn't really show all of the bonuses. Every single character has a starting HP of 10, meaning since we started with 22, this character has a 12 HP bonus. Speed I will take. Engineering we don't need. Crit chance, we don't use crits. I'd rather have money. Here I want to go for rain damage, and I will go for speed. Decomposing flesh is an item you might not have unlocked. Plus, like I said, we have enough lifesteal. I don't want to go for more lifesteal. It would be kind of a waste of money. Basically, you can make SMGs attack about 10 times per second with a bit of attack speed. As you can see here, they attack, I think, 9.5 times a second or 9.6. I can't really calculate. Meaning 9.6 times a second for one SMG. Meaning 50, let's say 55 times a second for all SMGs combined. If we hit 55 hits per second and 25% of them are lifesteal hits, that means we have, let me do the math, that's 13, I think 13 or 13.5 HP per second. The maximum HP per second we can have is 10 with the lifesteal, so we are really fine. We don't need more lifesteal. It would just be a waste since we can't even heal that much. Engineering, no. Crit chance, no. Dodge, yes, I will take it. It's always great to have a bit of dodge. Lifesteal, I don't want it. I will take 20 luck because it's red and will not guarantee anything else red. I only have 4 armor. I will not go below that. I don't have enough speed for that. Or do I? I have 729 material. I don't know how that came to be. I will take it. And then I will go for more speed. There we go. We just got our speed back. SMG, SMG. Whetstone is an item that I'm not supposed to have if I haven't beaten Sick yet. But if I have it, it's a good item. But we don't need it. We have enough lifesteal. More attack speed. Why not? We have enough material, we can go with a bit of harvesting. It's really expensive. Don't recommend taking it. I just did it because I had enough money. More SMG, I will lock this SMG, buy the coupon. I should have bought the coupon first, but it's fine. Here we go. Wave 10. We should be fine. We have a hold wave really soon, but I have 16 damage with my purple SMG, 13 with my blue SMGs, which is really respectable. Way more than enough damage to deal with everything that the next waves throw at us. The only thing that I'm lacking at the moment is a bit of speed and maybe a tiny bit more HP, but as regards HP, we are almost at 50, we're definitely fine. Speed is maybe the biggest lack I have right now. And more range damage is always welcome. Range dealers benefit a lot from having more damage since each weapon can only hit one single enemy. More HP if recovered consumables, yes, I'll take it. I said speed, but can I really refuse a free purple range damage? No, not really. Here I'm going to roll, hopefully get, yes, red speed. That is really lucky and it takes care of our speed for probably the rest of the run. Armor, I will take that. It will allow me to go for other stats in level ups. And fishhook, I recommend taking it and locking weapons to curse them to have more damage, but again, it's not guaranteed, so I won't really go for that. 20 luck for HP regeneration, since we don't even use HP regeneration, we can't use it, is great. If something has a bonus stat that is great, that is useful, not melee damage for example, and it has minus HP regeneration on this character, yeah, it's a no-brainer, take it. It will always be beneficial because the downside of having minus HP regeneration is negated by this character's I'd say even one single downside. It's not even a downside because you won't be using HP regen anyways. So yeah, this character pretty much has one single downside and it's mitigated as long as you use fast firing weapons. So yeah, pretty strong character, easy to play as long as you're careful about having enough HP and enough weapons, I'd say. So yeah, you should be fine. Alright, we got 2 crates. Max HP, HP regeneration. It's cursed, so this is an item that I usually would not have taken, because what's the point of getting minus like 4 HP regen and a bit of HP? But since it's cursed, it has way less downsides, way more upsides. It is free as well, so take it. Its HP is fine for probably the rest of the run, and here I will take some attack speed. I think we're set for attack speed. 61 is great, and SMG, more SMG. I won't take minus % lifesteal, even though we have more than enough. Once again, because I don't want to touch the lifesteal at all. If I start taking items which have minus lifesteal and I take too many of them, I might end up with less than optimal lifesteal, which is not the point of this character. This is a horde wave. It seems rather easy for now. We have enough damage, enough attack speed. We are really fine with that. We should be able to get a lot of money. This is like the kind of the point of horde waves. Horde waves give you more money. Boss waves can give you a red crate as long as you kill the boss, which is not guaranteed. As you've seen in last run, the Armzilla run, killing bosses is not possible with the setup I have. Again, it's a way harder character. This guy can definitely kill bosses. The risk of horde waves is getting overwhelmed, especially with ranged characters that don't have pierce on their weapons. It would be easier with a slingshot, because slingshots have bounces, but I'm not using slingshots here. Rip and Tear is good, better for melee dealers. And what am I even looking for? Yeah, range damage. Range damage? Nope. I will settle for purple attack speed. Minigun, I would say take it if you can. Here it's really expensive. It's a red minigun. I don't want to lock it and everything, but you can if you want. Extra damage and crate is all great, especially since we have bonus luck, which means bonus crates. SMG, and we go for wave 13. Wave 13 is once again the wave where we have those weird aliens that spawn more aliens. Or is it? No, never mind. Wave 14 is the first wave we have them. Horde wave on wave 14 can be a bit hard, but it should be no problem. I would really love to get a bandana, because pierces are always great to have, especially on fast throwing weapons, because it just deals a crap load of damage on not only the enemies you're firing at, but also the enemies behind. It guarantees that you can deal better with masses, which is a bit the Achilles heel of ranged weapons, because again, you don't have pierces or bounces. But yeah, I reckon we should be fine with wave 14. Wisdom, our damage is less than the minus, so I won't take it. Sunkable, why not? Especially if we get overwhelmed on the next wave. I do want range damage. There we go. Can we get a bandana? Coupon, yes. SMG. Another SMG. Nope, no bandana, which is a shame. Let's hope wave 14 is not too cruel to us, and pray for the best outcome. For now, it's not piling up too much. I'm trying to stay in the vicinity to kill those small aliens. To avoid them, I missed one here. Should be fine. And yeah, I stay really near. I try to focus them down and try to kill them before they pile up, because a mass of melee enemies is easier to outrun. A mass of ranged enemies shooting at you is way harder to deal with. Here we go, the enemies have piled up. I won't be able to to do too much except run around the stage and hope that I'm not getting overwhelmed. Thankfully, I dealt earlier in the wave with most of the ranged dudes that spawned, but yeah, we're fine. We had enough lifesteal as well, which is always great. This is like the strength of his character, and we're starting to have a lot of upgraded SMGs. 4 red SMGs for now. Is there anything we want? Handcuffs? No, too early for that. I will log the spyglass, it's always great. One of the best items in my opinion, the spyglass. Always good to have. Minus reward price. You see more items, you need less money to see those items. And here we go. I really do need more range damage at this point. It's going to start to be a little low, and I would like to have more of it. But we might also need armor. If my memory serves me right, I still have 4 armor, which is a bit low for what I would want to have. I want to go up, as I said, to 10 armor before the end of the run, for the boss wave. So we should be fine as long as I get a bit of armor. And yep, armor and range damage are my priority right now. Here we go. Wave 15 is dealt with. How much armor do I have? Oh no, 6 armor. Oh well, Brotato. 1% lifesteal, we don't care. Damage is good. Max HP good. Attack speed 1 odd. 1% armor is not too much, but it's puts up to 7 armor. So I did have 7 armor. 6 armor before. Okay. This is a bad item for us. Lifesteal, nope. 3 range damage, there we go. That's what I needed. And oh, more armor, 9 armor. I think we're fine for now. I will need 1 or 2 more armor. And there we go, a bandana, great, that's what I needed. And now I think I'm fine, and this run is in the bag. I don't see how I could fail this run, unless I take a really stupidity bad item that just kills the run. But as long as I don't do anything dumb, this run is as good as finished, and I should just be able to win as long as I don't do something stupid. We're definitely dealing with this wave pretty easily. As you can see, the pierces are just awesome. The masses are just disappearing. Pierces deal less damage, sure, but they are just insane. Getting a bandana early is probably the best thing you can have to deal with horde waves. And yeah, even without, I would still be fine. But the fact that I have one is really what settles this pretty much guaranteed win. We took a lot of damage here at the end because of that charger. 2 range damage, great. Oh, silver bullet right before the boss wave. Yeah, that's a blessing. Is there anything we want? Yes, piercing damage, minus 35% damage on pierces instead of minus 50. Another SMG, I will sell the grey one. And now I have a grey one. This game is mocking me. Small magazine, yes. Pumpkin, I will buy it. Now we only have minus 20% damage on pierces. Okay, this boss is, in my opinion, one of the easiest one to avoid. You just stay in front of him, and when he charges, you move to the side and avoid the bullets he shoots at you. Really easy, which is like why I like him. And since he charges at you, he doesn't run away. He's pretty easy to kill. I think we should be able to kill him. Yeah, he's gonna die in a few seconds. And okay, I'm taking a bit of damage, but he's dead. He's dead in the corner. I saw him die, and we are fine for the rest of the run. My damage might have been a bit low to deal with him, and that's why I took so much damage at the end, but I think we're fine. As you can see, the lifesteal kicks in as soon as I take damage. I'm just absolutely shredding everything. Giant belt, unfortunately it won't be useful to us. As long as you have crits, this is one of the best items in the game. But unfortunately we don't crit, so yes. Range damage, great once again. More range damage, and one other bandana. We don't need 2 pieces. It might have been fine, but we are already at negative damage, so I need to build that back up. SMG. Do we need anything? No. I can take the scope, it's fine. 1 free reroll, this is too late to be useful, especially since we already have the spyglass. I would have loved to have a dangerous bunny early in the run, but right now, it costs 84. It will probably save us like 30 material total in the next shop. 2 shops left, my bad. But yeah, we definitely need a tiny bit more armor and a chunk of percent damage. Right now, percent damage is what matters the most, I think, especially since we are on the negative. But yeah, we have decent base damage and everything else is set up. We have 72 HP, we're good, and yeah, we are dealing with the enemy squad easily. Wave 18 is pretty much done, and we have 500 material, which is really great. 1 level up, and padding, I will recycle it. Range damage, why not? Percent damage, great, that's good. Percent damage as well. 1 more SMG. I still have minus 20% piercing damage, so I will take that. I only have 5% damage, I need more damage still. And bounces are great, but I can't afford to take that much of a loss in damage, so unfortunately I'll have to pass on the bounces. Tree is great, small magazine is also great, but I will still need to get percent damage in my level ups. I think I'll have to unfortunately say no to the bonus armor and stay at 9. I think it's fine, and at this point, as long as I have like 9 or 10 armor, I would really rather have percent damage than a bit of armor, especially since I'm this close to 0, and even a bit of damage will have a good impact on our overall damage output, so I think we're good to go on everything except said damage. For now we're fine though, our damage is pretty good. I have to remind myself that I have a silver bullet, so we have increased damage to bosses, but we still need we still need percent damage, because 32 is nowhere near the potential the SMG has. And there we go. We finished 8 HP for dodge and knockback. We don't really use dodge. Knockback is useless on ranged weapons. Did I just have 2 dynamite? I think I did. Minus damage I don't want. This is useless. And 12% damage. Great. Nope. Although, yeah, actually, yeah. I will go to 11 armor. That way I won't take the second one. 11 is fine. What do I need? Percent damage. No. Percent damage anywhere? Is there? No, I won't take that. Is there anything that can give me percent damage at this point? Yeah, that's. We have 11% damage. This is less than what I would have wanted to have, but we are still fine. We have 38 damage. We attack, I think, 11 times a second, or even maybe close to 12 times a second with our SMGs. So we're definitely good than enough, better than whatever. We're definitely good enough. As you can see, the bosses are not taking that much damage. They are taking 47 damage because we have that extra damage to bosses with the silver bullet. But they're not getting demolished that fast compared to other runs I have had with the SMGs. Thankfully, we heal enough, so the bosses are less of a problem. One boss down. There is only the other one left. He's just one, and here we go. Run 1. This is the Sick. He's a great character because of his belt and lifesteal and HP bonus. A bit underwhelming sometimes with the damage, but we had enough speed, enough armor, good attack speed, really good attack speed. 94% attack speed is really insane. Enough range damage and enough everything. Anyways, subscribe if you want to see the rest of the series. Leave a like if this video was helpful to you, and see you guys in the next one.